Taking the fast way down. Well, this is one way to get down the mountain fast. Woo! Oh. Hey there hikers, Adam Hoyt here and welcome back to the channel. Some of you have been probably wondering, why hasn't he done one yet? What is going on? What is taking him so long? Is he scared? The answer is no. I don't really know what's been taking us so long, but we're finally gonna knock out our first 4,000 footer today here on the channel. You know, it might be the smallest one. For today, we're gonna be hiking Mount Tecumseh. I really had to practice that one a few times before I got on camera. But hey, we're gonna be doing Mount Tecumseh, one of the 4,000 footers. It's about time we tackled this list. I'm very excited. Mount Tecumseh, here we come. What are we still rambling here? Come on, let's go get hiking. And welcome back. That was Mount Tecumseh. Hey, we did it, everyone. We tackled our first New Hampshire 48 4,000 footer. It was the smallest one, but hey, it still counts. Though, I must say, I did hear a rumor that technically Mount Tecumseh has come in modern measuring technology just under 4,000 feet. But, you know, I guess tradition dies hard. It's still on the list as it stands right now. They list it as 4,003 feet. And if you were to do this whole trail out and back, it would come in at 4.5 miles round trip. All right, so let's go through the trail that you saw me hike today. So I started off at the trailhead, which is right at the Waterville Valley ski resort parking lot. We followed the Mount Tecumseh trail. It's nice and easy through the woods for a good bit of a while. There is a tiny stream crossing right at the start of the trail, and we continue nice and leisurely through the woods until we come to another bit of a larger stream crossing. It's after here where we'll start to get most of our uphill. Right after this stream crossing, I found it to get a little bit more muddy, and there was a little lookout onto the Waterville Valley ski area, one of the ski slopes. So it was pretty cool to see that without any snow on it. You get a good little view near the start of your hike. So it's after that lookout point that the trail will become to be a bit steeper, following what I would call an endless stairs. There's a lot of rocks that they fashion to a type of stair, and it kind of goes that way gradually up the whole rest of the mountain at a nice steady incline, but is a steeper incline than what we had been hiking on previously. You do this endless stair all the way until we get to the Tecumseh Ridgeline, and then it becomes flat as we approach the summit. Now there is a little loop around the summit. We can go around the back of the summit, taking the Sossman trail, which is what I did to come to the summit from the back. And then once you're done with the summit, you can loop back around the Mount Tecumseh trail again to the front and make a little loop of the mountain. There is a trail that takes you down the backside of the mountain towards another entrance on Tripoli Road, but for my hike today, I just did an out and back on the regular Mount Tecumseh trail from Waterville Valley. So the summit of Mount Tecumseh, I honestly found quite underwhelming. It wasn't very large, so all of the people who congregated at the summit were all very much bunched up together, and there wasn't a lot of space to spread out from all the other people. And then there's even a lot of growth happening around the summit, so a lot of the views are starting to become obstructed by other trees and growth that is happening. So you have to really get to the one of the few good spots to get a view of the rest of the mountain ranges that you see. So when it comes to those summit views, I'd actually recommend, once you're finished with the Mount Tecumseh summit, to follow the rest of the Sossman trail over to the Waterville ski mountain. From here, the view is very similar to what it was on Mount Tecumseh, but it's much more cleared out and allows you to spread out, and there's more trees cleared away so you can get a much clearer view of the surrounding mountains. All right, different notes for the trail. I did not find the trail very well marked. There were a few yellow blazes here and there. They were rather faded, but luckily the trail is very clear on its own, so you don't really need those blazes to follow along, and there's not very many forks in the trail or other trail junctures, so it's very easy for you to stay on the trail. And like I said, for a good majority of the incline part of the trail, it's an artificial stairs that was erected into the side of the mountain. So it's very clear where those stairs are, and just keep following those all the way till you get to the summit of Mount Tecumseh. Oh, one more thing to note, especially if you go over to the Waterville Valley ski area side of the mountain, you could choose to descend the mountain a little bit quicker following the different ski paths down to the same parking lot we started at. I did do this that day to get a little bit more variety in my trail. That's where we were, and we're gonna keep going down. Looks a little steep. I definitely don't think I could ski this with snow. This looks a little bit on the steep side for me, because I'm a weenie. Yep, look, confirmed, black diamond, confirmed. I don't know if I would necessarily recommend it. It was very steep, it was very different. Lots of little potholes and things to watch out for twisting your ankle. So I don't know if I would fully recommend that, but if you do want to break it up a little bit, you could theoretically descend the mountain that way. So for difficulty of this trail, I would not consider this trail very difficult. I'll put it in the middle of my ranking at a road less traveled. The trail itself, easy to follow, a constant uphill. It is not too steep, it's not too long. It is a 4,000 footer, but I'd say it's one of the most doable 4,000 footers on the whole list. I haven't done much of the list, but I feel confident that basically if it's a good starting place for those trying to get into the New Hampshire 48 4,000 footer list. I guess it's time for my review of the trail. I think I give it a soft recommendation. It is one of the southernmost, most accessible peaks of the New Hampshire 48, so it is one of the easier ones to get to, right near Waterville Valley. But it is not very tall, it's not very difficult, and then it didn't have that good of a view at the top, in my opinion, compared to some of the other ones that I've hiked around New Hampshire. If you're trying to complete the list, definitely complete it, but don't put it near the top of the list you're trying to tackle. But hey, that's just my opinion. What's yours? Let me know what you thought of the trail in the comments down below. Feel free to also give me any suggestions of where I should be hiking next. If you do feel inspired after watching the video today, I have created a custom all-trails map of the Mount Tecumseh Trail for you to check out in the description down below. And I've also included links to all the gear that I used to make this video possible. In the end, I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to like it down below, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that bell to turn on notifications so that you can see all of my latest videos and adventures. Anyways, that's it for me. I'll catch you in the next one. It's looking beautiful today.
Love hopping on the rocks.
You just can't win today. First I'm hot, then I'm cold, then I'm hot, then I'm cold, then I'm hot. Stairs, 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 stairs. Airing out the laundry. I'm gonna really need to learn how to pronounce the name of this mountain before I do my guide. Don't want to embarrass myself.